And here we go, guys. We have set everything. What's up? Come state? Spero tutto bene. I really hope you're fine. First multi-stream live stream. We have an event here on VATSIM for the next 3 hours, so let's cover Abu Dhabi approach. Okay, let me set everything. Nice. And we can start that. Let's roll. I will stay on the radar. Oh, I forgot one thing. Okay, now we can start. And let me check if it is operative. Operative. Here we go. Abu Dhabi control is alive. Have a good fun. Okay, fine. Yes, the volume, it's so fucking louder of the music. Let me adjust the volume. Okie dokie. Confirm runway news for landing 3-1 right. Okay, so 3-1 right arrival must be set and 3-1 left for takeoff. Okay. So Tower has advised me about which was the runway news. Let me modify one thing. You have the 80s, guys. Okay, fine. Keep you guys the 80s for Abu Dhabi. Thank you. Okay, guys. So for El Ain, which is another airport that I'm covering, wind 270 degrees 4 knots. Okay, El Ain, basically, if you check the library, it speaks very clear which is the main runway in use. Main runway, it's basically their runway, basically 01. So we will use the normal runway for El Ain. Here we go. Drop. Then we have Al Batin, which is the business airport for Abu Dhabi, but is not yet operative. Okay, guys. This will be an experiment. This will be an experiment. This kind of live stream multiple will be done only exclusively for the main live stream that we should expect. So never expect to see conventional live stream basically every time, because the live stream that I will do on multiple are only the live stream which basically are important for me. Conventional ones, they will be done only on Twitch. So if you're looking from YouTube, follow also my Twitch as well. Identify 3000, set a file in Europe and Middle East are done so nicely. I am in Canada and they are not so great. Why? Why? By the way, Identify, from which country, from which side of Canada are you coming? From which part of Canada are you coming? Because I visit Canada, despite was relatively quickly, because I have visited Canada for 2 days. It was basically for a tour. I was traveling from New York, which was the main target of that trip. And after New York, I visit Niagara Falls. Ah, you are from Toronto? So I visit your city, and it was very nice, very underrated, your city. It's very underrated and fantastic. Despite, as Italian, don't forgive me, but I must tell you this with brutality. The quality of the food, well, is not so much fantastic as that city. That city is definitely fantastic for the view over the lake, but yes, really, I prefer avoid to talk about the food. I 100% agree. Ah, okay. Glad to hear, glad to hear. No, it was a wonderful trip. After Toronto, I traveled to Washington. Washington, really underrated. It seems like an European city for some elements, but very unique. Very, very unique. And also a quick stop and go in Philadelphia before coming back in New York, and then the day after coming back at home in Milano. But honestly, I have experienced a wonderful holiday 6 months ago. Toronto, it's definitely an enjoyable city, and I think that it deserves maybe one day that I will return there only for visit specifically Canadian cities. Okay, we have a sector list from Hamad incoming. Lufthansa 234 for Abu Dhabi. Ukili 3 Delta arrival. Nice. Guys, just to clarify, we have started right now from basically to cover from 4 minutes. I don't know how many planes we must expect, but today we have the main event in Calais VACC, which is the Virtual Air Control Center for Bahrain and Kuwait. And then they will do the coverage due to the Bahrain Grand Prix. In addition, to support them, Arabian VACC responsible for Qatar, United Arab Emirates and Oman, they will provide coverage with an additional event called Arabian Dunes. Full coverage will be guaranteed for Doha, Abu Dhabi and Dubai. All traffic are more than welcome. All traffic are more than welcome, guys. Let me see if I can see something. I don't know if we have here a chat or something, but I would see one thing. Okay, chat, I needed to check one thing. This is the chat for the streaming, and okay, it's fine. I don't know, however, and this is a problem for me, if a stream element it could show me sometimes this chat for YouTube as well. So this could be for me, honestly, a small mystery. Yes, basically this is a kind of mystery for me. Okay, Identify 300, are you still there? Are you still there? In case you could help me. So, because you are watching from Twitch, and for this I'm sure, can you go on YouTube and try to send a message there in order to check? Because this is still under experiment, and I will see if I can check on OBS the messages that they came from YouTube as well here. On the settings, right now I should have the chat channel, but for some reason I don't know if this is merged already or something. It's complicated. Okay, Lufthansa 234 should be expected to come at flight level 120 and then will be released to my sector. Here we are. Transfer in progress. Got it. Confirm channel is ready. First traffic incoming. Let's go. Perfect. Train 1 writing news for the arrival. Let me fix 1 second the volume.
Line reader, Lufthansa 234, We are currently descending to flight level 120.
Salam alaikum, Lufthansa 234 Abu Dhabi radar contact, descend 4,000 feet, QNH Abu Dhabi 1006, expect radar vector ILS 31 right.
Can you please repeat that, the descent, Lufthansa 234?
Lufthansa 234 descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1006, expect radar vector for ILS runway 31 right.
Descend 4,000 feet, expect radar vector for 31 right, QNH 1006, Lufthansa 234.
Okay, got it. Perfetto. Here we go. So we will plan a radar vector 31 right in his case, and is now descending. Nice. This is basically the less popular airport in Arabian VCC regarding the major ones. Abu Dhabi doesn't have an higher popularity like Doha and Hamad. There are more like Doha, Hamad and Dubai was meaning. Dubai, of course, due to its basically high demand of real flights operated by Emirates, and also due to the fact that it hosts so many treaties, which now has become very popular. It's basically the main one in the Middle East. Doha Hamad for the A350, now that we have the A350 as well, has become another valid alternative. However, Etihad doesn't have the same level of appreciation by the VATSIM enthusiasts. Like basically Dubai and Doha. Abu Dhabi, it's definitely less popular. Okay, let me do one thing. Close this. Okay, perfect. And in case, let me open Zayed Airport. Okay, this way we can have the view here. Okay, fine. Let me close this and done. Okay, now it's descending. Okay, perfect. Let me do one thing. There is something that could I do in order to have better data. Okay, so there should be a feature here that I'm looking. Not really required because, you know, this airspace doesn't have significant obstacles, but in case could be helpful have this information on the sector. Right now we don't have it, but whatever. Okay, so currently Lufthansa 234 is following Ukili 3 Delta. The 3 Delta arrival. Okay. Basically is a procedure with the radar vector. Okay. It will go here after. When it will be appropriate, I will give the short. But for the moment, the best arrival are the Papa ones. We have some specific procedure for runway 31 right that could made our job much efficient. Something that I would use. No, wait a second. Wait a second. The correct code is not Papa. The correct code is another one. Let me see 1 second here. That's data. Okay, fine. Okay. Perfect. This one is going as planned. And shortly we'll give... How is going on ground? Nothing. But what is happening with Doha? They're starting only now to covering. Traffic should start to come later. Okay, we have another arrival. Etihad 35. No, yes, another arrival in this case from Barcelona for Charlie arrival in this case. Fine. And there is an aircraft departing for what I heard. Nice. Finally, some love. Ethiopian 454 and Etihad 168. Nice. Are you... Okay, let's see for that if as a select... Will be fun in that case. Yes, the tower has told me that, right, you cannot hear now the air traffic controllers, but basically the tower has just told me now, I guess that Ethiopian is more an Etihad and that pilot has selected the wrong ICAO code, probably. So will be interesting to see that. Really. Really. We must prepare the heading for the Lufthansa. Lufthansa 234, turn left, heading 070.
Left heading 070, Lufthansa 234.
Drop. Here we are. Radar vector.
Lufthansa 234, yeah, turning left on heading 070 and maintaining 4,000 feet.
Okay, perfect. We have set the right heading, and now it is at 4,000. I will give him an additional descent. Lufthansa 234, descent 3,000.
Descent 3,000, Lufthansa 234.
Drop it. Okay. Heading 340 later, and will be clear for the localizer. Lufthansa 234 indicated airspeed. Let's check the speed. Lufthansa 234 indicated airspeed.
We are at 119 knots, Lufthansa 234.
Roger, maintain. 190.
Maintain 119 knots, Lufthansa 234.
Lufthansa 234, turn left heading 340, clear LS 31 right, report established.
Heading 340 and we'll report when established on runway 31 right.
Okay. Done. And cleared. Okay. Just for my personal curiosity, I will do this experiment. I will do this experiment just for my curiosity. Okay. Let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. Right now, no one for what I saw. Unless we have some kind of issues with YouTube or something like that. Okay, it is established. Lufthansa 234 contacted Abu Dhabi Tower 119.2. Ciao ciao.
19.2, thanks for your service, Lufthansa.
Here we go. Drop. Traffic released. Must expect to call as soon as possible with this Etihad. Okay. Let me adjust one thing. There is something that I don't like about the new layout by Stream Elements OBS for multi-streaming. Something that I don't like it at all. But I have fixed that. Okay, this is clear to land. Not busy at all. Sadly, right now, I don't have the possibility to cover the approach in Dubai, and this is basically a pain for me because I've hoped to cover as soon as possible Dubai. Though sometimes it gives me some action, but sometimes it is boring. Abu Dhabi, you know, there isn't any airline operating there that could give traffic, and basically this it can be translated in lack of pilots flying into this place. Okay, we have still this Okay, on ground we have still there's 2 planes. Ethiopian 454 was renaming in Etihad 454 and Etihad 168 as well. One for Bahrain and the other one for Sydney. So we have an ultra long haul. 777-300 for Sydney and an Airbus A330-900 for Bahrain. Not bad. Not bad. I just saw, however, the layout for Dubai. And yes, considering how it's shitty it is, the system for YouTube guys, I don't see, it doesn't seem that I have some kind of replies there. But let me try again an experiment. Just for testing. Also YouTube, it have a shitty layout on their website when it's time to see the chat, because it requires to upload that very longer. You must wait several minutes before that it complete the startup. And it's just basically a waste of time. Okay. Etihad 355. We have a traffic incoming. We cannot prepare coordination, sadly. This is slightly different, the sector file for each airspace. When I was covering yesterday in Muscat, I noticed that it was possible modify everything just clicking with the right selector of the mouse on cooperative point, and yes, it will be released for Ukili, basically Ukili for to Charlie, and another via to Alpha from Manchester. But this one is wrong. This one is wrong. Yes, we cannot modify nothing. I don't know why, but it is pretty unique, these things for the Abu Dhabi sector. I should ask for that. Basically, it doesn't give any possibility to modify nothing. Okay, the Lufthansa is landed, I guess. And I guess it's gone, because I don't see it anymore. Okay, Etihad 355 is coming. This one is cleared for flight level 1 2 for correction for 12,000 feet. So here we are. Let's wait. I hope that it will reply via voice. I don't know how many arrivals we must expect today, but there are definitely traffic. Considering the other places.
Abu Dhabi
Sadly,
approach,
we were
very
placing
good afternoon.
less
Ciao Andre, Etihad descending
active
to flight
airports.
level 120, inbound orbit.
Etihad 355, Salam Alaikum, Abu Dhabi radar, descend 4000 feet, QNH 1006, expect vector S31 right.
Expect vectors to LS, descend 4000 feet, QNH 1006, Etihad 355.
For ILS, runway 31 right. Is not correct.
Sorry, say again for Etihad 355.
For ILS, runway 31 right.
Expect vectors to ILS runway 31 right, Etihad 355.
We needed the full readback. In this case, we haven't received that one. So, here we go. Yes, two. One from Manchester and one from Barcelona. Guys, I noticed one thing, but on the sector file for the radar, did you know if it's possible coordinate shortcuts? Because yesterday I was covering Muscat and with the right click it was possible, but here in Abu Dhabi doesn't seem possible. I will do in that case, but yes, it sounds pretty weird because it wasn't happen at all in the past with the other sectors in Doha and similar, but it is happening only here right now in Abu Dhabi. Really, guys, it's weird that these issues with not important, but whatever. In case I will ask to after the event to the right people. Okay, 355. I don't. Yes, probably it could be possible that they do the coordination via Discord or something like this. It could be possible as well. As tower, yes, I can agree. We have also another sector alive today, Baghdad radar. It's missing only in the Bahrain, basically. So, definitely a lot of coverage for the event in Bahrain and here in UAE, guys. Let's go. Can't wait to see when they will file the flight plan. Right now there is nothing on the departure list. Etihad 355 direct Bozig.
Direct Bozig, Etihad 355.
Drop. And then we will plan another short. Formula Rossa, if I remember well, it's placed basically here. Not completely sure for that, but it is in one of those places. South Tower will wait 6.5, while the North Tower is 119.2. Today we don't have any other extra things. Traffic from Dubai, there aren't. Sometimes could happen that there are transfers, but today definitely nothing like that. Despite it could seem smaller, yes, Abu Dhabi, it have multiple airports, the sectorization. It control Al Batin, which is the business airport for Abu Dhabi. It control also Al Ain, which is another airport closer to the Oman. Basically the border, it pass basically here. And yes, there are also some flights which could affect Abu Dhabi, especially if they come to Al Maktoum or they are leaving from Al Maktoum, because of the sectorization for Al Maktoum, it basically stay over this area. Dubai, it have a more bigger terminal area, but considering that there are only two major airports for both areas, it's not so much complicated to learn how to deal with this facility. Okay, flight 10,000 now. I guess that 5 Romeo Hotel should coming shortly. We have also traffic from Dubai in addition. Or something like that, because we have a transfer flight expected. Right now, we have a Sky Dubai 17 transfer flight. Only that. For Bahrain, not so many planes, but there are definitely some traffic. And let's see if someone will depart from this place. After all, if you would avoid the delays, it's more recommended Abu Dhabi than Dubai. Okay. 355. I guess that we can plan a short. Etihad 355, turn left heading 090. Etihad 355, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, Etihad 355.
Okay, traffic incoming. Etihad 5 Romeo Hotel. More higher this time was released.
Abu Dhabi arrival at Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, passing by level 170.
Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, Abu Dhabi radar, ciao, radar contact, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1006, expect vector ILS 31 right.
ILS 31 right, then flight level 4000 at Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
Negative, altitude 4000, not a level.
Up to 4000 at Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
And QNH 1006, I didn't copy the QNH.
100, Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
I got it. Etihad 355, descend 3000 feet, turn left 340, clear the LS 31 right, report established.
Sorry, say again, heading and descend 3000 feet.
Etihad 355, turn left immediately, heading 340, clear the LS 31 right, report established. Yes, maybe the minute.
Left 340 and clear ILS 31 right, report established. Etihad 355.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Etihad 5 Romeo Hotel, proceed direct lot seats, Lima Oscar, X-ray, India, X-ray. Let's drop the short. Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, proceed direct lot seats, Lima Oscar, X-ray, India, X-ray.
Correct, lock 6, Etihad 3.
Okay, drop. And here we go. Nice. Okay. Etihad 355, please turn left heading 270 to intercept the localizer. Hasn't intercepted.
Left 270 to intercept localizer Etihad 355.
Etihad 355 descent 2000.
Descent 2000 Etihad 355.
I think it was too faster. I think it was too faster. Okay, Etihad 355, cancel LS approach. Second, cancel LS approach, maintain 3000, turn right heading 090.
Maintain 3000, cancel intercept the localizer, and second heading.
Turn right heading 090, maintain 3000, climb and maintain 3000, right immediately. It's not descent.
Climb 3000, maintain 090 at Etihad 355.
Was going too much faster. Guys, a secret, reduce the speed when you hear clear DLS, when you hear that communication speed must not exceed 210 knots. Always. And if they tell you keep high speed, well, you must advise in that case the units. Etihad 355, turn right heading 110.
Right 110 Etihad 355.
Let me do a test. Okay, wonderful. It doesn't show me the YouTube chat. Fantastic. Fantastic. Lovely. I need to check how to see the chat for multi-Twitch on YouTube. Right now I can't see that. Etihad 355, turn right heading 130. 130 now.
Right 130 Etihad 355.
Etihad 355, speed 200 or less.
Speed 200 or less Etihad 355.
Now speed is more reasonable. So here we are. We can give an additional descent, but I prefer that they will intercept an appropriate altitude. We can give 2000 for 31 right. But 3000 it's fine for our other vector. Etihad 355 turn right, heading 280, descent 2000 feet, clear the LS 31 right, report established.
280 and descend 2000 feet, Etihad 355, clear ILS 31 right, and Wilk.
Okay, done. And now we'll intercept the glide. Scheduled by 17 for Abu Dhabi, coming via Emeru. What is that? This notification? Don't have idea. Okay. However, Etihad 355 will intercept now the localizer. Etihad 355, please descend 2000 as instructed. It's not descending.
Descend 2000, Etihad 355.
Let's see. And now it is on the localizer. Fine. Etihad 355, contact Abu Dhabi Tower 119.2. Ciao, alla prossima.
Niner 2, Etihad 355, ciao, grazie mille Andre.
Here we go, drop. Okay. This one, 3 Romeo Hotel is going as planned. Passo il message Dubai approach. Okay, if he can proceed direct to Tonki radar vector ILS 31 right. Okay, no problem. 10,000 as a IFR now could be fine, like as a standard. And for the shortcuts, how I can coordinate it as? Right click on which section? Yes, forgive him the shortcut to coordinate. Yes, but you can give also a shortcut to my airspace. How I can give you the shortcut on Abu Dhabi, because seems that with the right click it doesn't work. Yes, we have these kind of issues for the shortcut, which is pretty weird. However, doesn't matter too much for me. Right now, I don't have any kind of problem. Okay, 3 metal. Etihad 3 metal, descend 3000, speed 220 or less.
220 less descent, 3000. Yeah.
Drop. Distance. Okay, basically. We must. Negative will give you a radar vector, but I cannot give on Euroscope the direct in coordination. If I could try to click with the right click selector, it doesn't work. So you can do only from your side. Try to coordinate direct Tonki. Yes, Tango, Oscar, November, Kilo India. Okay, let's prepare the shortcut, by the way, for Etihad Trim Hotel. You're still doing the coordination with Dubai. Yes, so I guess that probably there is some kind of error with the sector file, I guess. I didn't see it, but let's give the direct to Tonki. Tango, Oscar, November, Kilo India. You have my clearance. Okay, here we go. Yes, I think that there is definitely an issue with that. Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, turn right, heading, correction, yes, right heading 250. Right heading 250.
Right heading 250, Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, speed 200 or less.
200 or less, Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
And it's not turning. Maybe now? Maybe now. Okay. Seems done. Etihad.
Abu Dhabi Radar Central, good day, got about 17, wish you 10,000 direct on key.
Etihad 3 Rom Hotel, turn right 280, descend 2000 feet, clear the LS 31 right, report established.
Right, 0 descend 2000, report established, Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
Negative, turn right, heading 280, descend 2000 feet, clear the LS 31 right, report established.
Turn right, heading 280, descend level 2000, report established, Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
Sky Dubai 17, Abu Dhabi radar, ciao, radar contact, radar vector for LS Zulu 31 right, maintain 10,000 feet.
Maintaining, oh sorry, 10,000 and expecting the ILS Zulu 31 right, Sky 17.
We have Etihad 168 coming. First departure, destination Bahrain. Etihad 168 on frequency. Zayed Tower from Abu Dhabi. Yes, did you ever release the traffic? Etihad 168, I'm meaning. Okay, could you try to check if he's still with you? Etihad 168 on frequency. Avanti UAE radar. Ok, all departures to sector number 2. We have Etihad 168
Abu Dhabi
unresponsive.
approach Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel status.
Station calling.
Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel status.
Station calling Abu Dhabi. Say again your call sign.
Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel.
Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, Roger, stand by, I'll call you back shortly. Etihad 168 Abu Dhabi.
Etihad 168, go ahead.
Etihad 168, be aware, we have automatic release here in Abu Dhabi, so switch immediately to the departure frequency when airborne. Anyway, identified and climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Etihad 168.
Okay, fine, I got it. Next sector will be UAE 2. Luckily, there are no mountains. Etihad 3 Romeo Hotel, Abu Dhabi Tower 118.2. Ciao.
118.2 at 3 Romeo Hotel.
Okay, I got the traffic, thank you. Next sector, UAE radar sector 2. Sky Dubai 17, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, Sky Dubai 17.
Drop. Sky Dubai 17, speed 230 knots and descend 3000 feet, QNH 106.
QNH 106, speed 230, descending 3000, Sky Dubai 17.
Okay. Drop the speed restriction. Nice. Fixed. We have another traffic incoming from Ben Gurion, which will take runway 31 right later. Rare, but not so much. Find multiple sector on the center, guys. Etihad 168, contact UAE radar 128.250. Masalama.
One two eight decimal 250, Masalama, Etihad 168.
Rapid. Perfect. Here we are. Work done. And now let's monitor Sky Dubai 17. How is going the Grand Prix, guys? How is going the Grand Prix, guys? I hope good for the Ferraris.
Departures today, Etihad 454 heavy through 1000 to 5000, continue to uniform departure.
Etihad 454, the Abu Dhabi approach, Abu Dhabi radar identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Etihad 454 heavy.
Okay, done. Perfect. Here we go. Okay, I think that we can drop a short when able. I wanna do something like that. Shortcuts are always appreciated by pilots. Etihad 454, passing 4000 feet, turn right, direct IMTUP, India Mike Tango Uniform Papa.
Passing 4,500, right turn, heading direct to Incook, Etihad 454.
Drop it. Sky Dubai 17, reduce speed 220 or less.
220 or less, Sky Dubai 17.
Okay, heading 310. We must give him heading 280 shortly. Ciao Zimaz, come stai? Come stai? Stiamo coprendo in questo momento Abu Dhabi e first live stream multistream, anche se c'è qualcosa ancora che devo fizzare, perché non vedo i messaggi di YouTube sfortunatamente. E questa è una rottura di coglioni. New widget. No, doesn't work on this way. Needed to check how to fix that. Sky Dubai 17, turn right heading 280, descend 2000 feet. Clear the LS 31 right. Report established.
So again, the heading for and descending 2000, Sky Dubai 17.
Right heading 280.
Right, 280, Sky Dubai 17.
Etihad 454, confirm right direct IM2 India Mike Tango Uniform Papa. Is not
We're in the 10 now, 454.
Perfect. Sky Dubai 17, please descend to 2000. 2000. Is not descending.
Hey, I'm trying to descend, but we have to speed up a little bit high, Sky Dubai 17. If able, could you give us some extra vectors for the speed?
Sky Dubai 17, speed yours now. Just descend 2000. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to descend, but I'm very high it seems. Could you give me some vectors for the altitude?
How it could be high speed? Okay, let's see. Really, ground speed is 193. Sounds weird. Sky Dubai 17, ok, cancel ILS approaches again, cancel ILS approach, maintain 3000 feet and turn right heading 100. No problem, we will deal more with this plane.
Right heading 100, confirm, and cancel ILS, maintaining 3000, shall go on.
Affirm, right heading 100. Sky Dubai 17, I say again, right heading 100.
Right heading 100, Sky Dubai 17.
Etihad 355, con la virata finale l'aereo non l'ha seguita benissimo. Eri te? Eri te o era qualcun altro? Perché era un italiano. By the way, are you flying? Ok. Mi ha sorpreso che hai avuto problemi con la virata. Ti dirò, mi aspettavo che riuscivi tranquillamente a gestire meglio la velocità. Sei arrivato anche un po' veloce. Quanto eri veloce nella virata finale? Perché mi aspettavo che già con quell'heading mi già riducevi la velocità. Sky Dubai 17, turn right heading 250. Okay, let's give 250.
Right 250, Sky Dubai 17.
Let's reduce the speed. Etihad 454, UAE radar 128 decimal 250. Masalama.
128 decimal 250. Etihad 454.
210? Curioso. Come può essere 210 se era una velocità da 250 nodi di ground speed. Poi abbiamo vento calmo. La wind component un po' assurdo che non è un po' così veloce. Comunque, correggiamo l'Etihad, lo Sky Dubai. Sky Dubai 17, descend 2000 feet, turn right heading 20, clear the LS 31 right, report established.
Clear to LS 31 right, I'm descending 2000, Sky Dubai 17.
Done. 592 incoming for Abu Dhabi from Tel Aviv, guys. Right now, 3-1 right in use for the arrival they are using. So we will keep those ones.
Very good evening, idiot. Descending 12000, passing 1600.
Etihad, Sky Dubai 17, turn right heading 280, right heading 280, is not turning. Sky Dubai 17, please turn right heading 280 for the localizer.
Roger, intercepting Sky Dubai 17. We're almost established.
Etihad 594 Abu Dhabi radar, radar contact, descend 6000 feet, KNH 1006, radar vector for ILS Zulu 3, correction, for ILS 31 right.
Descending 6000 feet, 1006 and expecting vectors 31 right. Idiot for another one.
Sky Dubai 17, maintain speed 180 knots until 6 nautic miles, please.
180, Sky Dubai 17.
It has reduced the speed drastically. Let's see when it will intercept the localizer. It should start to intercept here. Okay, 6000. Okay.
Sky Dubai 17, request early handoff for request per tower.
Sky Dubai 17, contact Abu Dhabi Tower 119.2, Masalama.
119.2, see you.
Etihad 594, turn right heading 120, radar vector.
Turning right heading 120, idiot for another one.
Drop the heading. Done. Let's do some radar vector. Two departures, one for Bahrain and one for Bahrain. Yes, for Bahrains basically. We have other arrivals to expect. One from Tel Aviv, one from Zurich, one from Malpensa. Finally! First time that I will deal a traffic from Malpensa. I hope it will land in time because the estimated arrival time it is expected at the end of the event. Right now, as we can see, we don't have many planes. So it is, you know, like a desert. Sadly today I'm not so lucky. We have got the airport with less activity than any others. Okay, Gulfire 2402 airborne. Etihad 594, left heading 110. Now, let's adjust 1 second the heading.
Left heading 110, Etihad 594.
Drop.
Abu Dhabi radar, good evening. Gulf Air 2406 passing 1600.
Etihad, Gulf Air 2406, Abu Dhabi radar, salam alaikum, radar contact, direct Bosev and climb flight level 150.
Bosev, flight level 150, Gulf Air 2406.
Here we are. Over the other airports. Okay, let's check the other airports. In Al Batin, Abu Dhabi Executive 0, Al Ain 0. Sometimes it's also a good idea monitor those ones as well. I don't know how it's split at UAE center, but probably the line for UAE, it is basically marked between Abu Dhabi and Dubai sectors. I know that are usually splitted basically for the flow. Yes, pastor message? Okay, copy. Perfect. So I know that basically the majority of the traffic are passing east and west, so this means that the sector must be splitted, one northern, one central, one southern, something like this. Yes, be aware, maybe it's a new buy. Okay, this one is going as planned. 594 as planned. We have now assigned a vector. And yes, basically, talking about what I was talking before, I know that there are multiple sectors in UAE, probably one over Abu Dhabi area, one more southern, which controls traffic from Oman to Saudi Arabia, and probably will be like that. There are multiple ones. I know that there is also a specific sector for some arrivals for Dubai, because Dubai have so many planes that basically it need multiple centers. So I couldn't be surprised if we have another facility like a center for handle better the arrivals there. Confirm guys, it's maintaining the traffic pattern at 1000. Confirm he is maintaining the traffic pattern at 1000, the 17. Okay, copy. There is another traffic coming for runway 31 right, but right now I guess that it will come more in 5 minutes. Exactly. Gulf 2406, contact UAE radar 128.250, Masalama.
128.250, Gulf Air 2406, Masalam.
Drop. Nice. Okay. Etihad 594 report indicated airspeed, just for personal curiosity.
We are at 250 knots, Etihad 594.
Etihad 594, thank you very much. Descend 3000.
Descending 3000, Etihad 594.
Okay, 3000, continue. And here we go. He's doing a long traffic pattern. Considering that it basically means that it will touch the runway in 2 minutes, the Scud 117. Since now, just follow the lines. Perfect. Okay. Etihad Final 4, expect new heading in 2 minutes. So it's now aware that in 2 minutes he will get another heading. The Gulf was released to UAE radar. Currently still have the block 150. No, any... Oh no. There are other planes. Let me do one thing, however. This way will be much better. Yes, this one was cleared. Good to hear. Etihad 594, reduce speed to 110 knots or less.
Reducing to 10 knots or less, Etihad 594.
Must prepare his heading for the localizer. Okay. 340 is not fine now. Must be done around this place here. Etihad 594, turn left heading 340, descend 2000 feet, clear ILS 31 right, report established.
Left heading 340, descending 2000 and cleared ILS approach T1 31 right, Etihad 594.
Let's drop the heading. Traffic coming. Okay, it's turning now. Etihad 594 is turning. Good. So we must expect to release him to the tower in few minutes. Really wonderful coverage we have today. We have UAE radar Doha, Bahrain. It's missing only the tower in Doha. And also a coverage in Muscat. So let's go. Etihad 594, confirm established?
We are established localizer, Etihad 594.
Etihad 594, contact Abu Dhabi Tower 119.2, Masalama.
Over Tower 119.2, Etihad 594, thanks for service, have a nice flight, bye bye.
Perfect. Drop. And it's gone. It's gone, this one. Great. Hand off done. Yes, to be honest, not exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting to find more planes, but I was ready that if I was assigned to Abu Dhabi, I must be ready to cover a sector that doesn't have many things. Okay, so let me see. Let me see one thing, guys. This one is rolling, so shortly we'll be ready for departure. Nice. Destination Bahrain. If you don't know Abu Dhabi Canal of VFR, so if you want to do VFR operation, feel free to do it at any time. Of course. Really boring, really boring. Probably for Abu Dhabi, if you would expect more planes, there is only one way. Cross the land. Really, there is nothing right now. There is literally nothing. The only one that will come now is Navras 17. So let's wait him. Iran alive, guys. We have also Tehran radar. Basically, the entire Arabian zone is covered. With Tehran alive, it means basically full ATC service for at least 2.5 hours from Dubai to Turkish border. Baghdad, it is alive as well, but it miss basically Kuwait airspace. Kuwaiti airspace right now is not alive. There is action in Bahrain, but not so much like expected for this event. Probably it could been better if this event was planned to be done only on Saturday or something like this, because usually Saturday there's definitely more action. There is without doubt more action on Saturday than Sunday. However, surprisingly, we have Akram, which I never saw before, and Kano Center. So we have more stations now in Africa. Positive things, because this means more activity in this country. In those countries. It's very rare. It's very rare. Definitely a great surprise to see that also Africa start to have more coverage than usual. Okay, I know what we must expect. It is clear. And ironically, guys, cool sounds crazy, but I noticed one thing, guys, looking right now, Flight Radar 24. Look at that. I was thinking it was something that could happen only on VATSIM, but really, look now the departure list of Abu Dhabi. There is a break between 7:20 local and 8 local, so basically for 40 minutes no departures for an airport like Abu Dhabi, which was designed to be a global hub connecting several locations all around the world. It's quite impressive, seriously. Basically it means no service for 40 minutes, which is completely different compared with Dubai. Navras 17 on frequency. Abu Dhabi Zayed from radar. I guess another one that yes, there is only one thing that doesn't work excellent with this system, however, because in case there are starting to active multiple sectors, could make harder recognize which
Abu
one.
Dhabi
Oh, has called me
departure
now.
Day Northwest 017.
This could happen only in Germany.
Both have a 1 kilo departure at 5,000 feet.
Navras 17 Abu Dhabi radar identified, climb flight level 150, direct Bosev, Bravo Oscar Sierra Echo Victor. Got a plane.
Okay. Climb to flight level 150 and direct to Bosev. Northwest 07.
Got it. Net sector, UAE radar sector 2. Other planes not reported. Only planes for this destination, Doha and Dubai. Quite boring. Really. Quite boring, guys, no? Could I give you a link? I will give you something. It is the perfect representation about what we have right now.
Abu Dhabi departure.
No, wait.
Can
Better.
I leave the station for 1 minute?
Navras 17 negative. You must in this case call before UAE radar 128.250. Masalama. Navras 17, contact UAE radar 128.250. Masalama.
Contact 128.250.
Okay, got it. He was asking to leave the copy to this pilot. Okay, so I will give you now a link. Are you ready? This link, it's the perfect representation about what we have right now here in Abu Dhabi. No, it's a video. Yes, basically it's so fucking boring that... Yes! You will get an hammer and... No, it's weird, guys. But they have tried to invite multiple times with their virtual. Hello, Jan. How is it going? Are you covering the center right now? Ah, okay. No, right now we have basically one traffic which, finally accepted by the UAE radar. He was leaving the cockpit, but I don't know if I called before UAE radar or something. Wow. Is happening something right now on Discord. I don't know what is going on. I was listening the conversation, but you know, it's I wasn't lucky today. When I cover the tower in Dubai, there is always something to deal. But to be honest, also Doha doesn't have the amount of traffic which usually it have. Doha usually it have more planes. There are more arrivals, but that's I think they will come later, guys. Luckily send the application for the event, the Grand Cross westbound. So I hope to be picked up for this event. For the future. If I will be picked up, I hope to cover an active sector. And then as consequence, deal with many pilots. Last time that they have done this event between Amsterdam and Doha was a great success. So let's see what it will happen for that day. We have now another traffic coming from Tokyo. Etihad 501 from Tokyo Narita via Nob to 6 Delta. But then after we will give the short. I can't talk I can't talk too much for these kind of things, Jan, but if I can talk about one my personal things, if possible. Yes, right now, I don't know how it works, so it's just for personal curiosity, not for any kind of frustration or something, so definitely not an issue like others. But right now, basically for me, facilities are partially limited. I don't know when I will start to start my lesson for the tier 1 over Dubai, but potentially I hope that the waiting list will decrease, because if that facility will be possible for me open DAS in the future, certainly I will open DAS with pleasure, and also during the free times. Right now I have limited facilities, but that's nothing, not a problem. Right now I got Dubai, despite only the tower, but I can definitely enjoy it. We must get some practice, you know. Practice made perfect your skills, but I don't have any idea about when I can start the tier 1 approach lessons. Certainly, if I will start DAS, I hope to make the list for the others more faster. And in addition, of course, providing more coverage here could mean provide more guaranteed coverage. I love covering, so after all, this means a chance to guarantee for the others traffic. I mean, it could guarantee for the other pilots coverage in one of the most lovely places here. Let me check the estimated arrival time. Okay, 1649, so it's descending, this one. This one is descending, and it's not so far. Probably it's this one. We cannot see already the track. Set to here. No coverage right now in the moment. No traffic was meaning. Coverage is definitely guaranteed. Let me check the other planes. Yes. You must expect a plane from New York, another from Milano, another from Zurich. The one from Zurich, how much far it is? Not so much, it's now joining Bahrain airspace. Yes, I guess that today will be less crowded than what I was expecting. Really. It is frustrating because, you know, when you see all the pilots to Dubai and no one giving some love to Abu Dhabi, sounds crazy indeed. Sounds crazy indeed. But I'm not so much surprised after what I have discovered. It seems definitely that Etihad, it is indeed more smaller than they seem to appear. As a company, it seems that it have basically a network definitely more smaller and with less activity compared with Emirates. Emirates not only it have more planes, but it provides also multiple flights for the same route multiple times each day. An example is my city, Milano. There are 2 flights right now with the A380. In the past, before COVID pandemic, there were 3 flights. They are considering to reset the flight for the morning with the 777, but at the moment, still nothing. I hope definitely they will come back also with that plane as well. What is happening with the Ferraris? They have a plan of blood strategy. It's because they hire people without knowledge regarding the mechanics and basically how to plan a Formula 1 racing team. And plus, considering who is the owner of Fiat and Ferrari, well, that family, it explains a lot of things. I agree. How it was? Formula Rossa. Yes, like a Formula 1 car, basically. No loop, no weird things like a roller coaster, but just the feeling of fastness. Compared with other roller coasters, Formula Rossa, it is relatively more relaxing for the binary profile, but considering the speed, it's definitely another thing. Okay, Etihad 801 incoming. Will be more simple. It's a benefit regarding the arrival in Abu Dhabi. They are more faster compared with Dubai. Here, basically, it's much simple provide the shorts. Plus, Albatin, it is more smaller. So this means that flights from Albatin are relatively rare. There are no other alternates or things like that. Okay. Etihad 801, I don't know if he is with UAE radar or because it's coming from Oman. Not with me. Here we go. Okay, will be released now from UAE radar. So let's wait him.
Abu Dhabi radar, good evening, at 801, sending through for level 120 inbound CTAP. By the way, I've gotten calls from both you and center, so just so you know.
Etihad 801, ciao, squawk 6067.
6067 for Etihad 801.
Okay, let's wait the tag. Etihad 601 Abu Dhabi radar identified, descend 4000 feet, radar vector ILS 31 right, direct set through Sierra Echo Tango Romeo uniform.
4000 feet, radar vectors ILS 31 right, direct to set through Etihad 801.
And Etihad 801 confirm again the altitude.
Passing flight level, passing 11,000 feet, sorry, 801.
Etihad 801 descended 3000. Let's give
3,000 feet, Etihad 801.
Confirm 3000, drop. Short radar vector for the localizer. Will be very, very simple in this case. More than I was thinking. Let's give a look here on ground. We have a Qatari departing. Another. Got it. Right now I don't know how it is the situation above. There is only one sector that it misses, and it's Muscat. Doesn't have too many planes, but there is something. However, the majority of the traffic they come from Europe here, not from other places. Let's wait this Etihad. That will continue to descend as planned. Distance 20 nautical miles, 3000 cleared. Let's advise him. Etihad 801 for information, speed is yours.
Sorry again for Etihad 801.
For information, speed is yours.
Speed is ours, thank you, Etihad 801.
I don't need to give him a speed restriction. So will be much easier. Another departure for Dubai, not for Dubai, for Doha. Short flight, it have a vertical restriction and mandatory route to follow. But it is a valid choice. I think that I will do later on the flight to compensate this lack of traffic. Will be much better. Hey guys, it is this an event or what? I think it's definitely a good alternative. Never played that, but seems interesting. No, really, guys, I think that I will do later a flight after this session. I don't have idea what could I do. But I have something in my mind. Definitely. I have definitely something in mind. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, Etihad 801 maintain present heading, cleared LS 31 right, report established.
The present heading cleared ILS 31 right at 801. We are established now at 801.
Okay, perfect. 801 report full established on glide.
We are now established on the localizer at 801.
On the glide, not only on localizer. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll come and establish on the glide at 801.
Perfect. This one will be cleared. $801 coming.
At 801 now established on the glide.
Etihad 801 contact Abu Dhabi Tower 119.2. Masalama.
119.2 at 801. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Drop. Drop that. Done. No way, guys. Not definitely the best start, but this is basically what it happens when you have Abu Dhabi. No problem, no problem. We don't have any traffic. Give me 1 second because I have a problem with an application. Sometimes it give me these kind of issues. Okay, done. Let me wait that. Okay, I've got their data. And here we go. I guess that we have done it. Let me close that. Yes, I needed to fix one of my browser, but that's done now. Solve one issues. No, guys, not so many planes like I was expecting. So this point, I will modify everything. At this point, basically, think that I will return to stream later, but with a flight. So see you later for a flight, probably will be cargo operation or something like this. So see you later. Ciao guys.